Alright, so after hesitating for a bit, I decided I'd actually go ahead and film this place because I'm in the area, so why not? Just don't know if it's going to be really interesting or worth it, but whatever. Just walk up behind those hills and see what I find there. It looks pretty interesting. Part of me was saying, nah, let's just forget about this. Let's not even bother with it. But another part of me is like, you know what? If you're visiting this area, you might as well check out some other sites as well. So here I am doing just that. Let's just hope nobody kicks a soccer ball at me or something, because that would be, well, it would look funny to the viewers, but certainly wouldn't be funny on my behalf. So I don't want that to happen. Well, okay, I don't see any of you playing soccer. I guess the worst thing that could happen is probably a dog running up to bite me. Actually, no, that won't happen either, because the owner would prevent it. Or at least I would hope so. Okay, should I actually stop here? No. Just going right up the hill. I don't know why it's giving me the sight impression of Savannah for some reason, but it's exactly what it looks like. Have to remember to keep this guy still. Or if I don't keep him still, it's going to be a hell when time comes to edit. So have to watch out. Hopefully there are no surprises behind this hill, because if there is, that's not going to be cool. Okay, so nothing interesting up here. Probably check out the other area, see if there's anything more interesting back there, though I doubt it. I'm just gonna be the same things. Looks like I can see a soccer field. I believe I had some sand pits with the kids to make their sand castles or whatever kids like to make in the sand. It's been a long time since I've actually done that, so I wouldn't really know. Well, actually, no. When I did used to play in the sand, I like to dig holes like this. Yeah, that's what I used to like to do. Okay, this area doesn't really have anything to it. I don't know if that's supposed to be... Actually, no, I think that is a public school back there. Something biting me again? Okay, no, good. So what should I do now? Should I actually just film that school? Film the sun? No, actually, no, I can't do that. Well, actually, I could, but then that would just be ultra lame. I don't know. Guess I can just sit for a moment and just enjoy the moderate warmth. I say it's about 20, although it feels kind of more like 17 to me. Perhaps I could take a look at that public school. Maybe. It's called Charlotte Public School, judging from the name of the park, I suppose. But then again, for some reason, I don't know if I feel like really filming it or not. I am just wandering around doing really boring things right now, because I thought that park would have been a little bit larger, but it wasn't. So, I mean, even Oliver Mowat was more interesting than this. Actually, no, who am I kidding? It wasn't that bad. I think I've encountered worse than that. It's better than a completely empty field. Well, now it looks like I'm starting to wander around this public school a bit, so maybe I'll end up filming it. Maybe I won't. Or maybe I'll just head back to the park and find something better to do there. And something smells kind of skunky. I don't know what it is. I just hope that when I approach this corner that I don't actually see a skunk, because if I do, I'm just gonna have to make a U-turn and beat it. Okay, dangerous due to men working above. No, I need to get closer to see that. Have a bit of a wild, bushy garden going on there. Looks like nobody's maintaining it. I don't know why. I guess they can't be bothered. Or maybe they're lazy. I don't know what the case is. But whatever it is, they better deal with it soon, where the kids come back. Actually, then again, do they even care? I don't think anybody cares, because it's just some part of the school where it looks like they don't really bother with it, because they're like, it's not worth it. It's like nobody cares. Nobody's really complaining about it except for me right now. But the truth be told, not even I actually really care about it. I'm just commenting on just because. Is this supposed to be the front? Okay, yeah, as I accurately predicted, the park was a dead giveaway. Charlotte Junior Public Schools, so go figure. Yeah, I don't know what I'm approaching now. Once upon a time in, I should get closer to that. Once upon a time in kindergarten, okay. So that's all about. It's a pretty nice painting. Should I go in there? You know, yeah, I'm going in there. With or without permission. Okay, there's nothing interesting for an adult in here. There's a little playhouse. And I'm not going to go inside that because that would just look extremely silly. Look really funny, but it also look really, really silly. So I'm not doing that. Okay. Is that a chimney? No, that's not a chimney. That's just some steeple. Actually, I'm kidding. That's no steeple. It's just a tall part of the building. No parking, so don't park your Lamborghinis here. Okay, nobody's waiting here. Well, actually, not that I would expect anyone to be waiting here, because if I did find somebody in here, that would just be so creepy. Probably make me drop my camera if I ever saw somebody actually waiting around this corner. I'd be like, WTF, dude, what are you doing? Like, for real. Like, imagine you're walking around, then suddenly you just see somebody standing in that dark area, and they jump right out at you. Like, that would not be cool at all. So, thankfully, that was not the case. No, okay, that's just me being really silly with my imagination right there. So, thankfully, that was not the case. Okay, it looks like I'm coming back out to Charlotte again. The area that I was just complaining about is really boring. I don't know, maybe I'll go back there, and that skunky smell may have been the garbage, I suppose. Maybe they didn't change it from before, so that's why it smells like that. Or maybe there are real skunks living in there. I don't know, but I don't want to find out. Or should I actually? No, I'm not going to find out. Forget that. Oh, that particular smell, though, it's like I just distinctively know it as a skunk. A reeking skunk. Okay, this, I believe, is a baseball player. When was the last time I played baseball? Probably grade 9, maybe grade 10. Actually, hold on a second. I'm making myself sound really bad here. The last time I played baseball was years ago. But then again, actually, I don't think it's that bad, because some people don't even play baseball, but I'm under the impression that maybe it should have been more recent than that. Actually, then again, nobody would even know until I mentioned it, so that's not that big a deal. Now, back to Charlotte, not back to, is that the lake I can see? No. Actually, I think it is. I just remembered, I'm in the southern portion of the city right now, so I think ahead that is the lake. Well, of course, you can't see it on camera. Maybe if I do this, perhaps, actually, no, not even if I do this, it's going to show. Well, actually, maybe that might just be an idea. Should I actually walk for it? Just actually, no, I don't feel like doing that. Just feel like walking around and talking about nonsense and boring, silly things. Although I have done a video where I was at the lake before, so it's not as if I've never filmed it, but I've just never filmed it in this particular spot. Okay, I don't know if I should do something still. No, I'm not playing with the sand, because then I have to hold the phone with one hand, and then I have to be messing with the sand with the other hand, and I'm not exactly up for that. Okay, I don't know where this leads to. Maybe I should check it out. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Actually, I'm probably going to call it quits very soon. That's what I'm going to do. Because there's nothing worthy of interest right now. I might keeping this guy still, because if I come back to edit this and I find this thing really wobbly, I'm not going to be pleased. So I have to be careful. Because I've been kind of looking around a lot and I'm not exactly looking at the camera when I should be. But whatever, I need to look around. Or else if I don't look around and pay attention to my surroundings, then I won't know where else to go. And I won't be able to comment on the random things that I'm encountering. But you know, it's an art. I just have to learn to do both. But anyway, that's kind of has nothing to do with Charlotte. And yeah, actually, I'm going to go over the hill once more. That's what I'm going to do. Darn spider webs. I don't know why they're all over my face. What was I doing to get spider webs in my face? Actually, no, I was walking between trees, that's what. Put my glasses a bit so I don't have the sun damaging my eyes. Walking uphill is quite a lot of work. Though it's not too bad. It's not like I'm climbing Mount Everest. Okay. So I can get a view of the area once again. And probably call it quits up here. Maybe actually no, before I call it quits I want to get a closer look at that apple tree just because that'd be funny. Well, no, not funny, but it'd be more so beautiful, I suppose. I don't know if I can see the details. Actually, I can see them. Alright, so I'm gonna call it quits here. Not the most interesting video, but if you watched it, that's cool, and I'm out.